Hello, welcome to the healing spa. How are you today? You have an appointment? What is your name? Ah, here you are. You have our total healing package booked. That's wonderful. So that package consists of some aromatherapy, some reflexology, and an Ayurvedic Shirodhara treatment. Is that correct? Is that what you're looking for? Okay. And the aromatherapy will help to calm the body and mind, and can also be used to heal some ailments. The reflexology can be used to treat the whole body through the feet. And the Shirodhara will use herbal oils on the body and the head to help balance out the body's humors. Does that sound good? Okay, great. Well, if you just want to follow me behind this curtain, go into the relaxation room. Can I get you any water or tea? Okay, do you need to use the restroom? Alright, I'm going to give you this notebook. We have a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out. Basically, we ask some medical information so that we can make sure that nothing we do is going to harm you, and also so that we can tailor the aromatherapy and the reflexology to any issues you may be facing at the moment. And then you'll see there's a longer form for the Ayurvedic treatment. In Ayurvedic healing, we want to find out what the balances are in your doshas. There are 3 basic doshas that we fall into, both in terms of our bodies and our minds, and any sort of medical issues we may be dealing with. So we will have you fill out that longer form so that we can determine the balances in your doshas, and we can then tailor the herbal oil and the specific Shirodhara movements that correspond with your dosha. Okay, so here's that. And you have a little bit of time before your treatment, so just sit and relax. If you change your mind, over in the corner we have water with cucumber. We also have several different teas and coffee. My one recommendation would be that prior to your treatments, if you're really here for relaxation, that you avoid any of the black teas we have over there and any of the caffeinated coffees. Of course, it's up to you, but it just may help in the relaxation process to avoid the caffeine. We also have fruit juices in the mini refrigerator below, and in the basket on the counter there's some granola bars, some fresh fruit. If you're feeling a little hungry, or if you're afraid you might get hungry during your back-to-back treatments, you can help yourself. Now, we will have, once it's time for your first treatment, we will come and get you, but feel free to relax in the massage chair. The lights are nice and dim. We actually have some light therapy, so the lights will change periodically and go from blue to green with a little bit of yellows in there, and it's a nice relaxing light scheme, and you can sit in the massage chair and relax. There are magazines for you to read. We should be in to retrieve you in about 15 minutes. Does that sound good? Okay, just take your time and relax.
Hi. Are you ready for your first treatment today? Wonderful. Okay. My name is Liz, and I'm going to be helping you with your aromatherapy and reflexology treatment today. Okay? Great. So, are you all relaxed? Okay, I'll help you with that, definitely. I took a quick look at your paperwork before I stepped in here, and it looks like you've been having some issues with mainly fatigue and feeling a bit down lately, a bit of depression. Is that true? Okay. I know that you filled out quite a bit of paperwork in the lobby, so I'm not going to have you do any of that here, but I am going to take just a few notes and ask you just a few more questions to kind of gauge which aromatherapy blend I should use, and yeah, kind of which reflexology points I should work on. Yeah, I'm not going to focus too much on the reflexology. I'm going to mainly focus more so on the aromatherapy and the massage portion of the treatment, and just throw a bit of reflexology in there just to kind of make the treatment more effective. Okay, and you have nothing to be concerned about or anything. All of this is, yeah, it's all relaxing and comforting, so there's nothing painful. Great. Okay, now have you been experiencing any physical effects that you think might be directly related to your depression? Okay. All right. Alright, so, and the fatigue, are you experiencing that on a daily basis, or is it occasionally, or how often would you say? Okay. So it is quite frequent then. Alright. Now, do you find it, are you not getting a restful night's sleep? Is that the primary? Okay. And when you go to sleep, are you finding it hard to kind of relax your mind, or is it just kind of a case of insomnia, or what would you kind of say? Yeah, kind of tell me, when you lay down to go to sleep at night, kind of what is the process? Do you have a routine, and what kind of do you feel prevents you from actually falling asleep? All right. Yeah, for that, I do recommend you don't have any electronic devices in the room. I mean, of course, a clock doesn't count, but more like a TV or things like that, or a computer. It just kind of, yeah, it seems to crowd the mind a bit and prevent you from sleeping. Alright, I'm going to write all this down. Perfect. Okay, well, I think the blend that's going to be best for you today of aromatherapy would be, yeah, I make all the custom blends here. Yeah. So I'm going to kind of do two different blends for you. I'm going to do one for depression and one to kind of combat the fatigue. Yeah, so, well, yeah, even if it's not so much a matter of diagnosed depression, if you're feeling a bit down this aromatherapy blend will definitely help you kind of lift your spirits a bit. That's our goal for today. Okay, so the depression blend is actually going to contain bergamot, clary sage, basil, rose, jasmine, and just a bit of geranium in there. So I like to think of it as more of a floral blend, but it also has some curative properties, that's right. And then the fatigue blend I'm going to be using also throughout the massage and the reflexology treatment. It's kind of to boost your energy. And that's going to be a citrus blend. So it's going to have basically all the citrus fruits in it. So grapefruit, orange, and lemon. And then it's going to have a bit of ylang-ylang in it. Yeah, okay. Now, do you have kind of any adverse reactions to any particular scents that I should know about? No, okay. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I'm actually going to use the aromatherapy oils in a different variety of ways. I'm going to be, in just a moment here, I'm going to kind of be preparing the room. And so I'll light the oil diffuser that I have, and that particular oil diffuser has the depression blend in it. Yeah, the one with the bergamot. Yeah, the floral one. I'll be lighting that. And then I will also be spraying that same blend on the headrest here of the massage table so that you can kind of inhale that a bit better. Yeah, that's more of a diluted form of it, so it's not going to be overpowering. And then I'll use a bit of the fatigue fighting blend in the massage cream itself, and also in the massage oil I'll be using for the reflexology on your feet. Does that sound good? Great, okay. Well, I'm going to let you get all relaxed on the table, actually, and I'll actually step out of the room, and then when I come back in, I'll kind of get everything ready. All right, so, and I'd like to kind of disrobe, and you can use that robe there. We have that for all of our guests. And lay face up on the table. Okay, and I'll knock before I come in. Great. Are you all set? Okay, I'm gonna come in now. All right, are you comfortable on the table? Okay, great. I'm gonna just kind of get everything ready here, so don't mind me. Just relax as much as you can, and yeah, try to unwind. All right. Just kind of spraying some of the aromatherapy oil now on the headrest cover, and then I'll be applying it directly to the headrest here, and then I'll have you turn over, okay? Alright, I already put the headrest cover on there, so I'll have you flip over now. So you'll be laying on your stomach. Okay? Okay, perfect. Now can you smell all the different, yeah, go ahead and readjust on the table, that's fine. Get comfy. I know it's a bit creaky, Can you smell all the oils and everything? Great. Okay, and they're not too overpowering, right? Wonderful. Okay, if they get to be too much, you just let me know. Okay, so while you're in this position, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a neck massage and a little bit of a head massage, just to kind of loosen up the tension, kind of alleviate some of the depression you're feeling. Great. And if I use too much pressure or not enough, please do let me know and I can adjust it, okay? This also has the oil in it, yeah. This actually has quite a bit of the oil. I just want to really, this is the fatigue fighting one, so we'll kind of try to boost your energy levels a bit. Put the cream off to the side. Now I'm just going to apply the cream directly to your neck, and then I'll kind of work on relieving the tension in the back of your neck. It can really build up there, and I know you said something about experiencing a bit of headache, so I'll work on that as well. Okay. Yeah, you have quite a bit of tension there built up in the back of your neck, leading up into the occiput, which is the kind of base of your skull. And that could be causing the tension headaches or the headaches as well. Yeah. Yeah, we'll work on getting all that worked out. I know that, yeah, that can't be fun, so we'll try to relieve some of that tension, okay? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and adjust to get comfy. Don't worry about, yeah, it won't interrupt my, my massage flow. It's okay. I'm gonna work on your head here, kind of toward the side of your head and in the back. Is it okay if I take out your hair? I'm sorry, your hair thing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna work on just kind of massaging the scalp a bit. Again, if the pressure is too much or too little, just let me know. have the aromatherapy oil that I've actually infused into a kind of a hair cream. It's very light, almost like an oil, and it's just gonna kind of help you. Yeah, it's the depression one, so it's gonna kind of help you throughout the day, just kind of lift your spirits, and it's not heavy, it won't weigh your hair down, so don't worry about that, okay? Okay, great. Okay, we're going to do the reflexology now, but what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to use just a bit of water that's been infused with the oils. I'm going to kind of wipe down your feet just to get them nice and clean, to really get the oil into the foot, just to kind of moisturize it and revitalize it. So I'll go ahead and get the water ready, and then I'll just kind of lightly apply it to your feet. Yeah, just to kind of rinse them off. And then I'll also, during the reflexology treatment, I'll apply a light layer of the massage cream that's also been infused with the fatigue fighting oil. Alright. Alright, now I'm just going to kind of lightly pour some over your feet. It's nice warm water. And don't worry, I've placed a towel underneath your feet so it will catch all the excess. Yeah, it won't create a puddle at the feet of the foot of the table. So I'm just going to pour some over your feet, and then I'm going to just lightly work in the oil, and then we'll start the reflexology treatment. Great. Now there are several pressure points. I don't know if you're familiar with reflexology. Alright, well, the belief behind reflexology is that there are a myriad of different points that are located in the foot and an ear region. And these points actually correspond to different parts of the body. So either various organs, various systems, that sort of thing. We'll be just doing your feet today. So, I'm actually going to press a number of different points on your feet. There's one that kind of relates to mental clarity and depression, so I'm going to press that point. I'm also going to press the point that has to do with energy levels. And I know that you said that you had a bit of an issue with headaches and even some nausea, so I'll be pressing the head point. That helps to alleviate headaches. And then I'll also be pushing the stomach point to alleviate some of that nausea or the digestion. Yeah, kind of the digestive system. So, alright. So I'm going to apply some cream just so I have a little more glide when I actually massage the foot, because I'll be doing that as well. And so I just want you to relax. Just breathe normally and just try to unwind as best as you can, okay? down to kind of the table level so that I can really work on the feet. Okay, I'm going to press the first point here, and this one is for your the depression, to help you with the depression, okay? Okay, now as I'm pressing this point, I'm just trying to relax and feel all stresses and worries kind of drift away. Feel yourself getting lighter. Okay, I'm going to press the next point now. And this particular point is for the digestive system, so it'll help you with a bit with that nausea that you've been getting. And the next 2 points I'm going to push, I'm going to really focus on that fatigue point to raise your energy levels. Yeah, this more has to do with energy. And then I'm also going to push the point that will help you with the headaches. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a foot massage. Really work the oil in there, okay? Are you comfortable? Do you need anything? Okay, if you do, you just let me know. Sorry, my tummy's a little growly. It never fails. Whenever I get into the massage room, my stomach starts growling, and even if I've already eaten, it just... Alright. Okay, now I'm going to get some more massage cream. And I'm going to kind of work on hydrating your feet with it. And also putting more of that oil in there. Yeah, well, when it comes to reflexology points, I've done quite a bit of study on it, so I generally don't recommend that people just kind of push random points. Kind of try to be careful about that. There are charts you can find online though that have kind of simple points, the most basic ones. But generally I suggest that you do see a trained professional about it, just because, for example, some practitioners believe that there's a certain combination of points that you can press that can actually induce labor in pregnant women. So if a pregnant woman were to see a reflexologist, say in her second trimester, the reflexologist would know to basically avoid those points just in case. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that some practitioners kind of just stay clear of entirely, just in case it will induce the labor. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it all has to do with the flow of energy in any energy meridians. Yeah. Shiatsu is also very good. You might want to try that the next time you visit us. It has to do kind of with the same, the whole energy meridian belief, but it's throughout the whole body. And there's different points that are pushed to kind of remove any blockages that may exist within the flow of energy or chi. It's very interesting. It is. It's fascinating. Alright, well, you're all set with this part of the treatment. And I know you're going to go see Jess for that, for your second treatment, right? Oh, she's amazing. I personally see her every chance I get, so at least once a week I'll go over there for her treatment. It's absolutely wonderful. You'll enjoy it. Yes, she's also going to use oils. They're different types though, but trust me, it's very beneficial. Okay, well, I'll let you go over to her then, and I will see you after that treatment. And I'll be offering you some refreshments and some tea to kind of help you relax and end the day on a great note. Okay, great.
Hi, my name is Jess. I'm going to be your therapist today. And you're here for a Shirodhara treatment today, is that correct? Okay. Have you ever had Shirodhara before? Okay, let me tell you a little bit about it if you haven't had it before. It's a form of Ayurveda therapy, which is traditional Indian medicine. And that's why we had you fill out the questionnaire before we started to find out what your dosha is. In Ayurvedic medicine, everyone is one of 3 doshas. It involves your body type as well as any medical or mental problems that you may be having. So it helps us to find out a little bit about you and a little bit about what you need. And Shirodhara involves gently pouring liquid, usually oil, and in this case herbal oil based on your dosha needs, over the forehead and the third eye, which is the point right between your eyebrows. It's not quite on the nose, it's a little bit higher up, but it's not in the middle of the forehead, it's lower down. That's your third eye. And I know some people are nervous that we're just going to drip oil on your forehead. What it is it's a steady stream of oil. We will refill the bowl a few times. And in the beginning, we will move the oil stream around on your forehead. And then we will gradually slow down until it is a stream hitting one spot. But it shouldn't feel uncomfortable. It shouldn't feel obviously painful at all. So if for some reason you become uncomfortable or if it makes you feel nervous, we can stop at any time. There is a little metal switch, which all I have to do is close it and the oil will stop, okay? So don't be worried. Alright? Yes, you can use oil, milk, buttermilk, coconut water, or even just plain water. But in this case, we're going to use some oil that I'm going to add some herbs to. Okay? And it should be able to help with a few of the issues that you said you're coming in for today. Okay? So, to start off with, I see your paperwork here. And it does look from your paperwork like your issues are mostly around the kapha dosha. So the kapha issues that it sounds like you're having is a little bit of depression, feeling a little bit lethargic, and melancholy. Is that right? Maybe a little sad. Okay. Have you noticed at all that you're feeling very rigid, very tied to routine, lacking in flexibility? It's very common when we're depressed that we want to sort of do the same things all the time. Usually we're not ready to venture out to try a lot of new things when we're depressed. Okay. And any other physical problems that you're having? Okay. So maybe a little bit of stomach problems. Alright, that's pretty common. Okay, I think from looking at your information, I can see what you need. So in Ayurvedic medicine, the issues that we struggle with kapha is often feeling heavy. So that can lead to very negative feelings, feeling melancholy, also not wanting to be active, wanting to be sedentary. Being oily, we consider you're either light or oily, and kaphas tend to be oily, and that can manifest in sadness and attachment to things or people, an unhealthy attachment. And then the kaphas are also usually cold. So again, you can be hot or cold. And when you're cold, you tend to be more rigid and less flexible. Sometimes a little bit aloof from people. So the way we counteract that in Shirodhara is we will start off by moving the oil back and forth in a zigzag motion across your forehead. The oil will be nice and warm. It won't be hot, but it will be warm, so it should be comfortable. And we'll do that for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I'm going to slowly slow down how quickly we move the oil. And then it will eventually settle on your third eye, and it will stay there for about 20 minutes. And we'll use a couple of pots of oil. The way we do Shirodhara, let me show you. So we have this bronze pot, and it is going to hang over your forehead. We have a very secure rod, and it hangs with these chains right here. And those chains will hang down and the oil will drip. We're going to put towels under your neck, and underneath your head will be a bucket and plastic on the floor. So all oil is actually going to drain down your hair. The oil is very good for your hair. If you can stand it, I can give you a towel that you can take home. You can wrap your hair in that towel, and if you want, you can leave the oil in your hair overnight. The oil is wonderful for your hair. It might stain your pillowcases and things like that, so that's the reason why we give you a towel that you probably want to make sure is secure so it won't come off in the middle of the night. If you can't stand it, leave it on as long as you can. It's really good for your hair. It's really good for your body. It's nice to have that oil sit on there. If not, and some people just really can't handle it, or they need to go somewhere after this in the evening and they can't, leave it in their hair. We do have showers here. You're welcome to take a shower in the locker room. But again, I highly recommend leaving it in your hair if you can and washing it out in the morning, because it's the best deep conditioning treatment you can get. And it should really make your hair feel wonderful. Okay. So are you feeling ready? What we're going to do is I have the oil heated. I'm actually going to use some rose oil. Okay? So I'm going to just drip a little bit of rose essential oil into the oil, and then I'm also going to I have some rose leaves, and I'm just going to grind those up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to add those to the oil too. And I'm going to let those steep in the oil for a little while we start the beginning of the treatment. Okay? So to start off, I'm actually going to have you lay face down. And I have a hot towel here. And I've actually placed some chamomile in the water. The hot towel was soaked in warm water with some chamomile, and I've wrung it out so it's still warm and a little damp, but not wet. So I'm going to place that on your spine, all along your spine, and I'm going to press the points along your spine, on either side of your spine, just using my thumbs, all up and down, starting at your neck with both thumbs on either side, working my way down to your sacrum. And as I do this, you want to allow yourself to take some deep breaths, deeply relaxing breaths. Relax and calm. Okay, starting to feel relaxed. Now I'm just going to take the towel off of your back. Okay, and then I'm going to have you flip over. Okay, and now have you face up. And I'm just going to use a couple of hot stones right around your heart and your belly. They're nice and warm. And I'm going to place my right hand on your belly with the warm stone. The stone's cooled a bit. It's not hot. It's not going to burn you. And then my left hand on your heart, just rubbing gently. Taking a few more deep breaths. Now I'm going to take a bit more of this chamomile with a little bit of the rose in it. And I'm going to place it on a few points on your feet. Okay? Using the points of my fingers. This is not too much of a massage, just really applying the oil to points on the feet. Okay, and then I'm going to take another hot towel and just wrap it around your feet so your feet will be nice and warm throughout the whole treatment. Okay, now I'm going to have you move bit farther back on the table. Alright, and you're going to actually slide so your forehead is tilted off the back of the table. Okay, now I'm going to place a towel over your eyes. Does that feel okay? Now let me place this towel under your neck. Alright, so now the towel's on the edge of the table under your neck. Any oil that ends up going down to your neck will just go into that towel. But again, it shouldn't drip. I do this a lot, so I really know how to control the oil now so that it just goes in your hair and into the bucket. Also, the reason we have the tub underneath is we're going to actually take all of the oil that we use and we're going to put it in a couple of containers for you, and you can take those home. And you can use that for self-massage as well. Again, it's been through your hair, so you probably want to use it on yourself. It's also nice to add to a bath to leave you a little oil, and it'll have that rose essential oil in it as well, so it'll smell nice. Okay, and I have this towel ready. This is the towel I'll also use to wrap up your hair when we're all done. Okay, and I'm just going to check the oil on my forearm. Okay, it's warm, but not too hot. Okay. And I'm just going to take the first container of oil. And I have the big brass bowl, as you can see, has a funnel at the bottom. That's where the oil will come out. But it's also got a valve, so I can shut off the oil. So it's shut right now. And I'm just going to pour the first pot of oil into the brass bowl. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now again, this is about 18 inches away from your forehead. That is on purpose so that you will have a more pointed spot where the oil hits your forehead. It'll feel a little bit harder, and again, because we want this to waken you up, we want it to be lively because of your dosha issues. So I'm going to have you take a deep breath. Again, we can stop at any time if you're nervous, if it feels uncomfortable. Now I'm going to open up. Okay, you feel it on your forehead? Alright, now I'm going to use my hands and just gently move the bowl in a zigzag motion over your forehead, up and down. So it goes from the edge of your hairline down to your eyebrows, back up, down, from the bridge of your nose all the way up to the middle of your hairline, back down, and then back up to your hairline. But again, moving at a pretty brisk pace at first. Okay. How does that feel? Is that alright? Okay. Good. It's not what you expect. I know a lot of people expect it to be uncomfortable. A lot of people expect it to be something they endure. It's not at all. it's very, very relaxing. And honestly, by the time I slow down and place it right on your third eye, you'll barely notice the oil. It's not hard when it hits. Again, we want you to feel it because it's kapha dosha. So for some other dosha issues, we may keep it closer to the forehead so that the oil is not as intense and it spreads out across the forehead a bit more. But for kapha, we want you to be able to feel it, but it doesn't hurt. It's not hard. And it's just going to move back and forth across your forehead. Are you feeling okay? Alright, it's gonna start to slow down just a little bit. Just keep breathing deeply. You should feel totally relaxed. This is going to help. It's going to help your body not to feel so heavy. And I know it seems strange using 2 big pots full of oil, but it'll also keep your body from feeling as oily. It's one of the reasons why we move the oil quickly, and why it's more of a direct pressure. Again, it just keeps your body, keeps the oil moving, and it does help to lighten your body a bit. And the nice warm oil will help your body warm up. Again, we have the nice warm towels on your feet, and we use the nice warm towel on your spine. And continuing to slow down as we go across your forehead, back and forth. Does that feel okay? Alright. And now slowly, I'm going to start going so slowly that the stream is barely moving. Alright. Okay, and we've used all of the oil on this pot, which is just perfect. As I'm going to add another pot of oil. And for this one, it's going to rest just on your third eye. Okay. Are you ready? Alright, I'm going to turn on. Okay. The oil's coming down, hitting your third eye. We have your head tilting back though, so it's going to go backwards off of your forehead through your hair. It's not going to pool in your eyes. We have your eyes covered anyway, the towel, but the oil's really not going near your eyes anyway. Okay. Does that feel alright? Alright, and now I'm going to use my hands to slowly work my hair through the scalp. Work my hands through your hair and the scalp. Make sure the oil is all in your hair. And then using my fingers to do some slight massaging of your hair. Does that feel good? Alright. Keeping my 4 fingers together and massaging all around your head. Oil still feels okay. Alright, just running right on your third eye. Okay. Alright. Is that feeling alright? Okay. Keep breathing. As we get to the end of this pot of oil, have you thought about if you would like to keep the oil in your hair overnight, or if you'd like to go take a shower? I'm gonna try. Yeah, why not try after you're doing this whole day, taking care of yourself and trying to heal? Might as well bring a little bit of that home. And again, the slight, not discomfort, but inconvenience of having your hair oily and up in a towel will help you remember that today is about taking care of yourself. Today is about you. And if you want, I'm also going to give you, I have a handout of self-massage techniques. In Ayurvedic medicine, you would give yourself a self-massage every morning before you get ready for your day. So I used to have a special robe that I would wear that I didn't mind getting oil on. And you're going to have all of this oil from the Shirodhara that you can use, and it'll have this nice rose smell. And every time you use it, you can remember that it's important to take care of yourself, and taking care of yourself will help you take care of others. Okay. And we've finished up the second pot of oil. Did that feel strange just on your third eye? No, it doesn't. It might feel strange if you started that way, but after the beginning movement of the oil, it feels fine. Okay. So now I'm going to just move that out of the way, and I'm going to wrap up your hair in this towel. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to secure it well. Do you need any help getting into your shirt with a towel on? It should be okay. You have a button down. Great. That's actually perfect. So you can just button your shirt on in the locker room. And we will greet you at the reception desk. Okay, are you feeling all right? Do you need anything else? No. Okay, it was great being able to give you this treatment today. I hope it does make you feel better. Hope it gets you out of this little rut that you have. And feel free to come back anytime for another Shirodhara treatment or an Abhyanga Ayurvedic massage. We use herbal oils for that as well, and that's based on your dosha. So we have an idea of some of your dosha issues at this point, but we can retest it again, and hopefully things will have changed and your kapha won't be quite so strong. You'll be a bit more balanced. But I'm happy to help you with that at any time, okay? Alright, I'll see you soon. Feel free to rest here as long as you need. Alright, bye-bye.
All right, how are you feeling? Oh, great. You look very relaxed. You do. And, I have to say you have a glow about you that you didn't quite have when you walked in. It seems like your spirits have been lifted a bit while you've been here. Oh, I'm glad. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, it's just, when we feel a bit down, sometimes it's hard to get out of that, that space, that frame of mind. And so sometimes it just takes something to kind of, a catalyst, if you will, to kind of get us out of that, the depression. Yeah, the depressive state, definitely. Okay. Well, I have some wonderful tea here for you. Would you like to have some of this before you leave? Okay. This is actually rose tea. And, yeah, it tastes as good as it looks. Trust me, it's absolutely divine. So I'll give you some of this. I'll pour you some of this. So no, please take your time, have a sip of it, and just really enjoy it. Yeah, we never recommend you leave right away after your treatments. We like you to have this time to yourself and to kind of unwind and really, bask in the relaxation that the treatments have given you. So, that's true. After a massage, you should drink plenty of water. So make sure to get plenty of liquids today. And I'm actually going to send you home with the aromatherapy blends that I used for your massage. And I know that Jess has sent you home with she sent you home with the oil, and that's wonderful too. So be sure to, try to use those as often as you can, and they'll help you relax at home. Kind of lift your spirits and boost your energy. And how is your headache doing? It's better. It's gone. Oh, great. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, headaches can be awful. I mean, they can just really prevent you from doing anything. Well, I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad to hear that. The tea is delicious. In fact, I'll send you home with a little sachet of it. In fact, I'll send you home with a few of them just so you could have it. It's our own blend, and it's green tea, and it's mixed with rosebuds. It is quite tasty, yeah. And to sweeten it, we put just a bit of honey in there, so there's no sugars. It's good as iced tea, also. Yeah, if you wanted to ice it on kind of a hot summer's day, that's absolutely wonderful too. Definitely. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm sending you home with quite a few things. So also I have a little pamphlet for you that I'd like to send you home with, and that talks about the Shiatsu massages that I was telling you about during our session. So you can look over that, and if you wanted to book another session with us, the phone number and email as well as the website are all on there, so you can give us a call or send us an email. That's not a problem at all. Well, I look forward to seeing you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I really do hope that we've helped to kind of alleviate some of the worries and stress and lifted your spirits a bit while you were here with us today. It's been a pleasure to help you. And it was wonderful meeting you, and you take care.